Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnelian Spirituality. Hey everybody, welcome back to Carnelian Spirituality and Tarot. This is Mandy, and today's pick a card is all about holiday love. Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Christmas is the most dramatic time of the year. So for my Jewish friends, I'm so sorry. It's already started. Your party's already started, but there's still New Year's. So this whole pick a card is just gonna be super fun. We're gonna find out, will you have a date for New Year's? Is Rick Grimes gonna show up outside your door with poster board? Is Mariah Carey finally gonna get the guy that all she wants for Christmas, for crying out loud? We hear it every year. Santa, figure it out. Well, we're going to find out, except we're gonna find out about you. I'm gonna use some song lyrics, I'm gonna use some movies. So grab some cocoa, grab some eggnog with a little brandy, you know what I'm saying? We'll get into it. A couple quick things. One, this is a general reading and a fun reading, so get over it. So it may not resonate for everybody. And two, I'm over on Instagram, you guys, so come on over to Instagram. I do daily readings there. I love being over there, and I would love for you to be over there. And you guys, if you like this, please be sure to subscribe, to share with people, and snowmen, elves, little Christmas meese. It's a way of saying, hey, we love your channel, without buying me gifts. 'Tis the season. Anyway, I think that's it. Let's get into it. Whew, I just tired myself out. Hi, my pile ones. If you chose this red Jasper or this Merry Christmas card with the, is that cactus? I'm so bad at plants. Whatever this is. Super cute cards from my friend Stephanie Daniels of Brushes and Boots. If anybody is interested, I'll put the link down below. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. Okay, you guys, so this is all for love during December holidays. So we're going to get some movies, some holiday movies, to see what the general energy is. This guy just popped out. Oh, there's one. We got one more spirit, and there it is. Okay. So, you guys, there's some real doozies in here, okay? So we've got, what do we got? Home Alone. Oh, such a good one. Classic Home Alone movie. We've got A Christmas Story. Oh my gosh. We've got like major family vibes happening right here. And Frosty the Snowman. Okay, so immediately I'm getting kids. So the love of your life this holiday season, it might just be your family. It might be kids. Home Alone is about not taking your family for granted. It's also about not leaving your kid alone on Christmas. Making friends along the way. Travel. Oh, they go to Paris. I want to pick this pile. So there's like a lot of travel involved in this movie for sure. It's also about taking action in your life. Like, Kevin has to fight the bad guys, the wet bandits. And then A Christmas Story. God, I love this movie. It's such a classic. Well, these all are. It's just kind of about reminiscing about that childhood, there's just something, Christmas Story totally reminds me of my hometown. It totally reminds me of like the old days of, what Christmas used to be. And so I feel like there's like a lot of nostalgia here, a lot of humor. Yeah, interesting. And then Frosty the Snowman, which is also kind of has some travel to it. But this is a little show, like none of us have seen it. This is a show about belief and the magic of Christmas, but also about friendship. Him and Karen are like besties. So definitely getting like kid vibes. I feel like kid and family vibes for sure. So let's see. So I feel like, yeah, let's see what else comes out. Okay. Because I would not want any love story with any of those movies. I wouldn't want that marriage. I wouldn't want, although I'd love that house. Holy crap. And they all go to Paris. They can all afford to go to Paris. Like, okay, that's okay. I could do that. All right, let's see what oracle cards you have here. we've got last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. First quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Patience, commitment, and then study, forgiveness, and caregiver. Okay, so let's see here. So with all these kid vibes in here, and just like the craziness, the chaos of Home Alone and A Christmas Story, it's like so much screaming and yelling. So there's make time for self-love here. And if there is a relationship here, we've got Libra and Taurus here, if anybody cares. So you could be Libra, your person could be Libra, Taurus, whatever. Make time for self-love. So I feel like, you know, as we go through the holidays, regardless of love, Spirit's just asking you that loving yourself is the most important thing. I know that, you know, it's annoying. It's like we all just want to see Bradley Cooper on outside our door. But right now it's about making time for yourself, taking care of yourself, making sure that you are, you know, loving you. And then we have release control. So first quarter moon in Taurus. Taurus can be very stubborn, very, very smart, very grounded. But there may be certain things that we want to happen in regard to our love life in December, and we need to release control of that. We need to let go of those ideas, kind of let things flow a bit, focus on family, focus on your own love, focus on different kinds of love. We've got patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own rhythm. You know, I'm going to get some tarot first. Sorry, I don't feel like let's see what's going on. Well, you know, I'll do tarot after. Sorry, guys. I should have made a better plan. Okay, so patience. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So that to me is very self-love. That to me is like, I've got a house full of kids, for sure. You know, patience, just giving yourself grace, but doing your best to maintain patience. We've got commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So it kind of sounds like a little bit of a challenge here in December in regard to love and just kind of like the chaos of the season. You know, I don't mean like anything bad is happening or anything like that. But I get a sense of dedicating yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So just staying committed to love and positivity throughout the season, not kind of getting swept up in all the crazy. With caregiver here, definitely also getting kid vibes. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life, caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Yeah. Look at all these hands. Yeah, so there's definitely a sense of taking care of yourself, you know, maintaining, you know, the sense of like steadiness and stability. We've got forgiveness here. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Interesting. So when we get into tarot, I'm gonna get clarification on this. Just to kind of find out what the story is here. Study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Interesting. So, so if some of you have been planning to go to school, if anybody has, you know, wanted to try to make time during all the chaos to read a book, you know, Spirit's saying go for it. Spirit, why is forgiveness here? Can I get some more information on where my pile ones are at right now? Where are my pile ones at? Where are my pile ones at? Where are my pile ones at in regard to love? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I'm getting all right, so what I'm getting is that there's something that we want to move forward with, that there is somebody there, this King of Pentacles energy. I feel like we are waiting on this person, King of Pentacles. There's something we want to build here. We want to, build this relationship. We want to start beginning our life. This idea is kind of really intense with all this self-care stuff and this patience and this commitment and forgiveness and making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. This is a real burden. This is something that's kind of been on our mind for a while. I feel like we're waiting for some communication to come in during the holidays. And I feel like there's this Tower moment here. So something big is going to change in the month of December in regard to your love life. The Tower looks scary, but it doesn't always have to be. It's just a shakeup. It doesn't have to be all hell and brimstone. It's just a shakeup. It's how the universe kind of changes things. It pulls the rug out from under us, but in a really good way. Because I feel like there's an offer coming in December with this King of Pentacles energy. This is someone that's very grounded, that has a lot of money. They're, they love luxury. They're just really solid individual, very wise, practical, really into their career, usually love the nicer pleasures of life typically, because whatever pain has been caused, I feel like we're coming out of that. Okay. Three of Swords is really, like a tender heart. We've been pierced. We've been sad. It's about, about heartbreak. And with that reversed, I feel like we're coming out of that and we're finally getting the communication that we want. There's some kind of new, passionate, something coming in here. So with that in mind, let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the 10 of Cups reversed. So I feel like this is your current energy. This heartbreak, this like feeling not great, this 10 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups reversed is like a happy home life. So in order for this to come in, there might need to be some healing. There may have needed to have been some healing for you or for your person. That's just kind of like a real quick snippet of what's going on. Let me get some heart cards. Because I feel like while we're waiting for this to come in, Spirit just really wants you to take care of yourself, because I feel like it's just been really, this is wands, wands, wands. That's all like fiery, passionate, like action oriented. And so I feel like maybe this has been a while. But let's see, for my pile one, Spirit, more clarity. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Oh, that's sweet. So I feel like your person, like, who this is. They know who you are. And they are figuring out some stuff. Got look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So any stress and anxiety that you're going through, Spirit wants you to take a look at that as we go through the holidays. Oh, 3. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. So acceptance, yeah, like in your guts, I feel like I feel like exactly what's going on and what's happening. We want to make sure that there's equal give and take with this caregiver. We want to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. I feel like we have to maintain a sense of balance. Like we have to come back to a sense of balance. And there's so much crazy and chaos. You could be a mother, a father, have kids in the picture. That Spirit, like when you're feeling super, super crazy and overwhelmed, Spirit really wants you to take a look at all that's going on within yourself. Like, why are you feeling this way? Like, is this anxiety real? Is it, just come from fear? because we want to maintain a positive outlook regardless. And then we've got romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So yeah, I feel like this Knight of Wands energy, someone's coming in to make an offer, very passionate, very determined. And then when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So to me, that's like the ultimate Christmas ending. You know, it's like at the end of the movie where everyone's realized like, oh, you know, we love family and the bullshit doesn't matter, you know, like we're coming together and we're celebrating, we love each other. And so I feel like you're getting your ultimate ending here. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some songs, some holiday songs to see what else is coming out. Spirit for pile 1. I get one more. There we go. Let's see what your songs are for Christmas Through Your Eyes. Oh my God. Okay, so there are definitely kids involved. So this is not Selena Gomez. Oh my gosh. Gloria Estefan. I think other people have covered it too. Lady A. Christmas Through Your Eyes is all about kind of seeing Christmas through the eyes of your children. So when you are feeling kind of overwhelmed with this love situation, Spirit's like, remember that childlike wonder. And especially with Home Alone, there's so many beautiful moments in that movie that are just like so peaceful and quiet. You know, the snow falling and the music, it's really magical. So just kind of like get that sense of like family again. And that sense of like childlike wonder, for sure. Christmas Lights by Coldplay. Christmas Lights. I love this song. How does it go? What is it about? About trying to right a wrong. About having some regret. Like this is a song where someone is having regret about losing someone they love. Wishing someone was still around. So this could be a person from your past. Wishing someone was still around. It doesn't even feel like Christmas at all. So yeah, so okay, so this is a song about Chris Martin. Is that right? Chris is like you know, it's Christmas time. It doesn't feel like Christmas at all because he's not with this person and, you know, things have been said and, you know, it wasn't pretty. And so there's a separation. There's some kind of Splitsville, which I'm getting this sense of. We're waiting for this communication to come in. We're waiting for an offer, some kind of reconciliation. And, but at the end of the song, it's very hopeful. So I feel like Spirit really wants you to maintain a sense of hope about the situation. Definitely listen to these songs, you guys, because they might have more meaning to you with the words. I'll Be Home by Meghan Trainor. I'll be home with my love this Christmas. Okay, so Santa called to tell me. Okay, so so I like this one for you guys, because this does say that this person, I don't know, I mean, in the song, she's going home to her love. So whether this is like real, like traveling to your person, or if it is just the communication or this offer, you know, like, but I feel like that's a really hopeful outcome for you guys. So take that how that resonates. God bless you all. If you got kids, I know I do. It is a lot. Study, interesting. I kind of want to, Spirit, anything you can tell me about the studying? Like, what should we be studying? What should we be studying? I mean, that's going to be something different for everybody, but base chakra. So the base chakra, the root chakra, is all about your safety, your security, your stability. With this one, stepping into our own individuality, our sense of self, our sense of power. So we might want to be studying self-empowerment, our own security, maybe financial security, however that pertains to you. But root chakra is, yeah, all about our safety, security, stability, survival, vitality. So we might just kind of want to learn more about our own empowerment, but, you know, take it how it resonates, because maybe you want to be a psychologist, and that's cool too. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is get some yes or no answer cards. So just for shits and giggles, you guys, let's find out if you're going to have a date for New Year's. Also be thinking of a question as well. Okay, one more. Will my pile ones have a date at New Year's? You guys, take this with a grain of salt, okay? Well, you're gonna have like 5 dates, all your children. Oh my God. Are they gonna have a date at Christmas? At New Year's. They're gonna have a date at New Year's. My pile ones. Yeah, too many. Meditation brings answers. So you'll know if you meditate on it. Okay, let's see. Will Rick Grimes, aka Andrew Lincoln, stand outside your door with poster board declaring their love for you? I'm such a giggle puss. A little giggle puss. Okay. I gotta stop. All right, pile 1. Andrew Lincoln. Not really Andrew Lincoln spirit, but you know. Whoa. It's up to you. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So with this situation, so I'm kind of getting a little more here. With the situation, it might be entirely up to you. Like you might, this is some heartbreak here. We've got forgiveness. So it's kind of up to whether or not you want to forgive this person to bring them back, maybe. Okay, so your third question, okay? Now you guys pick a question. What is your question? Question for pile 3. Can I get an answer? So take a second. Take a second for my pile 3s. Take action. Whatever that question was, Spirit is saying take action. Oh, pile 1. Interesting. Okay, my loves. Well, that is your reading. I hope it was fun. I hope it pertained to you. I hope you survive your children, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Hi, my pile 2s. If you chose this Bloodstone, my daughter stole the Bloodstone, so this is black tourmaline. But if you chose Bloodstone and this holiday card, this is your reading for December, love. What's going on during the holidays? You guys, my friend Stephanie Daniels makes these. Her name is Brushes and Boots. So if anybody's interested in the cutest little holiday cards, definitely check her out. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, pile 2, is pick some movies to kind of get a general idea of what your energy is this, this holiday season with love. Can I get one more, you guys? There we go. All right, so you guys, there's some real doozies in here, okay? Gremlins like this one. Oh shit, pile 2. Gremlins. The holiday. Okay. And the family man. Oh, I love the family man. Okay, so interesting. So gremlins are about little crazy weirdos taking over somebody's town. We're going to see how that resonates. But there's something about maybe almost like little gremlins in your mind or something. Something taking over. I don't know. We'll see what else comes out, but that is interesting. Because they're like everywhere and they're getting into trouble. And so when I wrote this down, I was like, God, what the hell would this be? But I kind of got the sense of like something in her mind, like kind of creating like little gremlins, or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we've got the holiday. The holiday is about 2 women who kind of switch houses because they've both gone through really, really, really bad breakups. And then they fall in love again. So you could have gone through a breakup and you might be moving into new love, or you might really want to go to London or LA. But yeah, I feel like this might be a pile about moving from one love into another potentially. And then the Family Man. Oh, I love this movie. It's Nicolas Cage and Tia Leone, and he's kind of like a Wolf of Wall Street kind of guy. He's makes a lot of money. He's a wheeler and dealer, and he thinks he's super happy, and he's got it all figured out. He's on top of the world. He's got lots of money. And then one Christmas Eve, he gets transported back to a time when he lost the love of his life because he chose work over this person, and it's kind of like going back in time to see everything he missed out on. And when he first starts, of course, it's like the family and it's crazy and he hates kids. But then he grows to love him and realizes how much he never fell out of love with her. And spoiler alert. And, realizes that, when he goes back to his first life, being the Wolf of Wall Street guy, he, looks up this woman again and is like, oh my God, like I screwed it all up. I did it all wrong. So interesting energy here, pile 2. Let's get into tarot to see kind of what the hell all that means. All right, for my pile 2s, what's going on for my pile 2s? Love for the holidays. So much fun. Love that gremlins came out. Okay. For my pile 2 spirit, what is going on for my pile 2s? December love during the holidays. What is going on? 9 of Pentacles. That's some beautiful energy. Page of Swords. Temperance reversed. Okay, let's see here. And at the bottom of the deck, okay. So let me take a look here. Okay. All right. So what I'm getting here is that ultimately what we want is to be this 9 of Pentacles energy. 9 of Pentacles is a card of independence, freedom, financial stability, financial wealth, luxury, all the things. This is like an awesome card. And I feel like this is what we want. Like this is what we're working toward. And I feel like with this, 7 of Pentacles on the bottom, we're really longing for money. We're really longing for this money that we haven't had yet. It's almost like, this is what this card represents to me anyway. Like I planted the seeds of all this money. Now I'm just like sitting there watching it grow. I'm, waiting for it to grow. And it's kind of like we're looking longingly at this money rather than kind of taking action in regard to other parts of our lives, or, like he stopped hoeing, he's not doing anything. So it's just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to watch my money grow and until I get to this place. There's something we're not taking action on. I'm getting a little bit of stubborn energy, and something we're not being patient about. So there's a sense of impatience. There's a sense of a lack of emotional fulfillment. There are opportunities that we're being given, but we're not working toward them in regard to love, which is interesting because there's a lot of pentacles here. So I feel like there's a really big focus on money. Rather than cups, because like the universe is like, hey, here's a cup, and cups represent emotions, relationships, and we want something that's emotionally fulfilling because we're not emotionally fulfilled. 9 of Cups is a great card to have when it's upright, because it means that you are emotionally fulfilled. It's like a wish fulfillment card, but like there's either something we're not taking action on. Yeah, there's something we're not taking action on, and we're being really impatient about it. We're kind of losing our sense of balance for sure. And we're just like, I want my wish to come true. Like I want it, you know. And the universe is giving us opportunities here, but it's almost like I can't because like almost like I don't have my money lined up, or I don't know, there's something that we don't want to work at here. And then we've got the Death card, which is just, you know, endings. And then we've got this Empress energy. So I feel like regardless, like I feel like there's an ending. Well, I mean, Death card is endings, but there's like a big ass ending that either needs to happen or is happening to get you to this Empress energy. Empress energy would being, you know, beautiful, you know, nurturing energy, compassionate, maternal, fierce, sexy. Like the Empress is all four queens in one. So she's just like got an empire. She's loaded, creative, inspired, just amazing energy. But there's something that needs to die here in order for us to get into this energy. And it's interesting with the family man coming out, there might be a focus more on money than on relationships. And you might be like, I feel like this is you, but this might be a person that you're interested in, or, and you guys, male, female, it doesn't matter. It's just a divine feminine energy. Okay. But we don't want to miss out. Like we're being given opportunity and we don't want to miss out on an opportunity. And the same with the holiday. It's like they have these breakups, and then the shitty people that they broke up with kind of come back around again. And even though they have, you know, wonderful new prospects, and it's like having to learn the lesson of the wonderful new prospect rather than staying in the past. With gremlins, I feel like with this lack of balance, I just feel like this has uprooted your entire life. Like I just see gremlins all over the town. And I feel like with this lack of balance here, there's just kind of gremlins everywhere in your mind, in your heart. Yeah, interesting. So let's get into your oracle cards, see what came out for you guys. Yeah. Make sure that this is filming and that you can see everything pretty well-ish. Okay. Okay, so we have, let's see. So these are the starters. We've got full moon in Taurus, detoxify, last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So these are brand new cards, you guys. I don't know them very well, but your person could be a Taurus or an Aries or vice versa. Detoxify. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a sense of like needing to take care of yourself, because with this Temperance energy, this lack of balance, Temperance upright refers to moderation, balance, just kind of a sense of peace, steadiness in your life. And when that's reversed, things are out of whack. And when there's gremlins in town, oh, buckle up. So you'll end up on the street like that lady who is in her little chair. And anyway, you guys, gremlins is awesome. Okay, so detoxify. So I feel like this is exactly what it says. I'm going to look up the meanings of these cards just to make sure there aren't any other little nuggets of wisdom in there. But I feel like this is just about taking care of yourself. And yeah, full moon in Taurus. Letting go of everything that doesn't serve you in regard to, like, you know, maybe you're drinking too much, maybe you're eating too much, maybe, you know, maybe you've got some vices going on, but I also feel like it's about detoxifying your mind, your body, like your soul, your spirit, kind of like letting go of everything. You need a detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free up everything. And gremlins. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or physical detox that's called for. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what is the practical next step to take. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over-emotional and therefore out of alignment. And the affirmation here is, I express love and love comes back to me. So yeah. There's definitely, and I was getting like, I actually filmed this one and the third one, but my camera had shut off and I didn't realize it, so I'm doing it all over. So I apologize if I don't remember what I say, because I don't know what pile I'm in anymore. But like sensing a stubbornness here. Like Taurus can be very stubborn. They're great at they're great at money. They're great at like kind of plugging away methodically to get to their goals, but we want to make sure that we're not taking opportunities because we're either waiting for everything to be perfect or we're too in our heads. We've got too many gremlins to actually see what the heart wants. We might be too stuck in our minds. And then this last quarter moon in Aries. Okay, work through your feelings. Someone has had their feelings hurt. Aw, pile two. Maybe it's you. Deal with this upset, especially, but not only if it's on the home front. Whatever's going on right now will go better if you take steps to make sure that no one is feeling like they've been emotionally run over. If you feel like your feelings have been trampled on, it's time to work through them and clear them. Then you can move towards your goals. It's hard to manifest when hurt feelings are in the way. Relationships, especially with family and or the people you live with, are extra charged now. If someone is riding roughshod over your feelings, don't sulk. When someone upsets you, it's easy to wear your hurt like a badge of honor, but that merely perpetuates the situation. And then we've got, I now choose to release all my hurt, and so it is. So with this situation, there's something that we're not taking action on, and maybe because there's a situation where we've got our feelings hurt, where we're either stuck in the past, about hurt feelings, or we're just trying to figure out like I'm getting the sense of and like with a stubborn, like I'm getting a sense of something has happened. We want to be this person. We're not taking action. There's a lack of balance. Like I feel like something's happened with your person, and there's kind of some hurt feelings about it. And rather than kind of talk through it, we're being stubborn because our feelings were hurt. Because we've got love here. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. And I'm just getting the sense like a need for peace, a need for like using your heart space rather than your head space. Music might be significant to you right now. These, I think these are like doves that represent peace. So there's something about like listening to your heart, like work through your feelings. Like, what are you truly angry about? Is it worth missing an opportunity? Is it like, okay, then we have satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So yeah, with this love, like, we're talking about love in general, but this is like, I mean, look at her. She's like, this is like a love of self. Her heart is playing music. These doves are soaring from, her peace. And so this is about like finding your own self-worth, not letting others define you. So I'm not entirely sure like what's gone down here, but being in this energy of love, loving yourself first, will then allow you to love others. And making sure that others don't define who you are, that you define who you are, but you do it from a loving space. Then we have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So I also feel like with that lack of balance, usually when I get the temperance card, it usually also tells you to like be playful or be joyful or kind of like get your energy out of kind of like low vibration energy and kind of up it into something more beautiful, something better for you. Like stay joyful, stay hopeful, stay positive, stay more positive so that you can manifest and just kind of like be at peace. Then we've got breathe here. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Breathe. And with all this blue, this is very much throat chakra energy to me, which is about speaking our truth and, using our voice. So there might be, and then we've got, with all this blue, lots of blue. So I feel like there's communication here that needs to happen. You guys are gonna have to take this how it resonates. We've got animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So I feel like if you've got little animal friends at home, snuggle up with your dog, your cat, your rabbit. So, two things. One, your pets, are healers. They have a lot to teach us. And secondly, you might see specific animals repeatedly, maybe dolphins or gerbils or giraffes. If you see like a poster board or, you get a birthday card with a, owl on the front, something that feels significant to you. Look up the spiritual meaning of that on Google, and there might be some more answers in there. But for the most part, it's probably just like, as you're going through this self-love journey and as you're kind of detoxifying and like trying to calm down a little bit, to calm your emotions and your headspace down, to snuggle up and get some love from your animals. Let's get some heart cards. I kind of want more clarity because it's just, let me see. I haven't done this with the other piles, but okay, Spirit, any more? Can I get some guidance for pile twos? Any guidance for my pile twos? Choose wisely. And the Temperance card. This is balance. This is the Temperance card again. So find that balance. When you find that balance, I feel like things are going to resolve for you. And Spirit's really asking you to choose wisely here, to follow your intuition. We have an 11 and a 7 here. Both of those highly intuitive numbers. Choose wisely. Take some time to be out in nature, out in solitude. There's a lot of directions you could go. But, with these two birds here, this is always a relationship card for me. And also with like holiday and family man, I feel like this is about making a choice from a heart space rather than a head space. But, well, I don't, I'm kind of getting a little bit of a stubborn energy. So like, I feel like this is a highly sensitive pile. So I feel like if your feelings are hurt, you might be a person that gets your feelings really hurt. And other people may not know that about you, but I feel like you feel things very deeply that on the surface, just being like a thinker or, with the gremlins, that people may not know this about you, but I feel like there's actually like a lot of feelings here, and that this could be more about the hurt being deeper. Like when we are wounded, when we struggle with self-worth, when we struggle with, defining with this satisfaction card, you others no longer define who you are. You define who you are. And I feel like when you don't define who you are, that we react out of trauma more. When we don't have a strong sense of self, trauma runs deep. And even if someone hurts our feelings, we feel it very, very, very deeply. And it's because we have unresolved trauma. So I feel like for some of us, and this may not resonate for everybody because it's pretty heavy, pretty deep, but for some of us, like if our feelings are hurt, they may not be like, the situation may not call for the amount of hurt that it's hurting you, if that makes sense. So take that how that resonates. But yeah, you've got choices to make, and Spirit really wants you to get back into balance. That will help you immensely. I mean, remember how the town felt after all the gremlins are gone. We want to restore balance to the neighborhood. Okay, Spirit. For my pile twos, it's too many. For my pile twos, what's going on in their love with December? What's going on in love with December? We're going to take Celine Dion. That looked like Celine Dion to me. Only time will tell. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. And then criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So I'm surprised that the forgiveness card didn't come out, because it feels like there needs to be some communication here. There needs to be some forgiveness here, some grace, some mercy, some getting to the bottom of things. And also for you to discover who you are, who you want to be. Really following your heart. Let's also get some romance angel cards. I didn't do this either. Let me make sure I'm still filming. Yes. And then we'll get some fun holiday songs. I'm sorry, I was like, this is going to be fun. And then Spirit comes out with like some heavy shit. Okay, for my pile twos. Playfulness. Again, we have that. Didn't we have something in here that was about like playfulness or childhood or something? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And on the bottom, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So with playfulness, I feel like this is getting you two things. I feel like this is getting you out of a lower vibrational energy, if you will, getting you into a sense of like a beautiful, more positive, joyful, childlike sense of wonder about yourself. And I also feel like maintaining the sense of playfulness will help your relationship ultimately. Yeah. And then we've got release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if there's any past stuff as well, like when I was talking about trauma can also come from past relationships, either family relationships, but in this case, it looks like an ex-lover. But to make sure that all of that is gone, done, over, do some meditations on like releasing the past, how to cut cords. All that stuff is on YouTube, lots of meditations that you can do. You'd be surprised how quickly your energy changes just by doing one meditation, guided meditation. So make sure that the past is over before we move into something. Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. To me, this is about being present. This is about gratitude, taking time to stop and smell the roses. The law of attraction, manifesting. The more that you're in gratitude in this moment, the more you'll manifest. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So there is some things that we need to take action on, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So take it how it resonates, you guys. It looks like there's like some decision making that needs to happen. It looks like there's some feelings ultimately that need to, some self-love, love of self, some understanding of self, some kind of like shadow work. Hell, you know, maybe even therapy if you know, you feel like that would help. Ain't nothing wrong with therapy. Okay, so almost last thing we're going to do. Let's get some songs to find out what other energy is happening here. And then we're going to do some fun, goofy card stuff in just a second. Can I get some holiday songs from my pile twos? Okay. We've got Dominic the Donkey. I love the spirit is like coming out with like the zingers of the group. Dominic the Donkey, lighten up. Oh my gosh, my pile twos. Your tender little hearts, okay? They deserve to have some fun, some playfulness, some, you know, laughter. Okay, this is a ridiculous song. If you don't know it, it's Lou Monte. Please look it up. It's the craziest song that is real. It's not a joke. It's like a real song. Do they know it's Christmas time? Band-Aid. Do they know? Maybe. I'm going to have to listen to the lyrics of the song to know what the double HE double hockey hell this is about. Because this is like more, like I put this in here in case there were like, this is like more of like an activist card. Like this reminds me of, I think they made the song for Africa or, you know, something going on at the time. So I don't know. Take that one how it resonates. Do they know it's Christmas time? Maybe this is a little attitude like, you know, with the situation that you're in, like, don't you know it's Christmas time? Like you're being horrible and it's Christmas time. I don't know. I don't know the lyrics to that song well enough. So play that one. You might get some gems out of it. And then we have The Gift. Wow. You guys have gotten like, so this is like the cheesiest song. This is like 1980s Delilah long distance dedication song. Susan Ashton and Jim Brickman. The Gift. It's horrible, horrible, wonderfully horrible song. But it's about a relationship and two people being in a relationship and just kind of like what I imagine is looking at each other on a couch, just being like, what a gift you are. No, you're a gift to me. No, you're the present. No, I'm the, like, ridiculous. But yeah, like listen to these songs. You might be Italian. Dominic, the Italian Christmas donkey. Have been known to do that at karaoke at Christmas. Okay, you guys. So, all right. So those are your songs. Those are your holiday songs. You're welcome. And last thing we're going to do is just something goofy to kind of lighten the mood. It's going to be okay, pile two. It's going to be okay. Pile two. Okay. So is pile two going to have a date for New Year's Eve? Is pile two going to have a date for New Year's Eve? These are like question and answer cards. So we'll see what comes out. Take these with a grain of salt, you guys. We all have free will. Is pile two going to have a date on New Year's Eve? No, didn't pop out. I'm being very specific here. Pile two gonna have a date on New Year's Eve. Maybe it's like choose wisely. Maybe they don't want you to know. I'm just gonna take the top one. Ask for help from others. Ask for some help from others, you guys. Talk to your friends. Talk to people you trust. Friends sometimes don't always give you the best advice. But yeah, talk to people you trust. Talk to your guides and angels for that answer. And then is Andrew Lincoln, aka Rick Grimes in Walking Dead. Is he going to show up outside your house with a poster board declaring his love for you? And or will some giant romantic gesture happen for you this holiday season? Giant romantic gesture. We have, it's up to you. Choose a new direction. So maybe nothing is happening to you, but maybe, you know, with this express your love, maybe you need to happen to them. Interesting. Okay, so the last one, you guys pick a question. Oh my God. I feel like this person is like laughing at you. They're like, you have to do it. Like, that's funny. I've never noticed that before. I don't use these cards very often, but it's like, no, you. How funny. Okay, so think of a question, pile 3, kind of like a yes or no question, 8-ball question, or magic 8-ball question. And I will shuffle for you. So what is the answer for question? So tired. What is the answer for pile 2's question? You're ready. I don't know what you asked, pile 2, but there it is. You're ready. Choose wisely, my friends. All right, you guys, I think that's it for the second time I'm filming this. Pile 2, I hope this resonated for you. Please let me know in the comments if it did. Please like, please share, please subscribe. And yeah, if it resonated, make sure you come over to Instagram, say hi to me over there, and hit the little bell button to know when I put out my next video. Oh my God, I can't talk anymore. Throat chakra, use it. You're ready. Okay. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Happy holidays, you guys. Hello, my pile 3s. If you chose this Pipestone or a super cute Merry Christmas from the Cabin card, this is your reading all about what's going on in the holidays, what's going on in love in regard to the holidays or during holiday time. You guys, my friend Stephanie Daniels makes these super cute cards. Her business is called Brushes and Boots, so please check her out. She's on Instagram and she's got a website, brushesandboots.com. So anyway, let's get into your reading. We are going to start with a few movies to kind of get a general sense of your energy for the holiday season here. What's going on in love in regard to pile 3? Oops, and that one like totally attached itself. So we'll take the 4 movies. Okay, so there's a few doozies in here, you guys. So we'll see what comes out. Scrooged. Scrooged. You guys, I've never seen Scrooged. I've seen like every Christmas movie known to man. I don't know how that's possible. I love Bill Murray. Oy. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Classic. Classic, classic. Lethal Weapon. So there's lots of love happening here. Holiday in the Wild. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So Scrooge, you guys, you're going to have to take this how it resonates because I've never seen it, but I know that it's kind of like a Christmas carol. So a revisiting of our past, maybe past relationships, maybe a new lover or like an old lover coming back from the past, or potentially kind of looking at past relationships and doing that shadow work over the holiday season to know what we do want and what we don't want in our lives anymore. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, very classic, old school, reminds me of being a kid. Also the idea of being picked on, you know, not having a lot of self-worth, but kind of coming back. And also this like Lethal Weapon energy. There's something about like action, like coming back from the dead, like coming back to lead the pack. Through like having to deal with self-worth stuff and then kind of, you know, progressing out of that. Lethal Weapon, I don't really remember much about this movie. I've seen it a few times, but I know it's a buddy movie. So to me, this always, when I wrote this down, I was like, okay, it's going to be about friendship. This is going to be about the people in our lives, and but also like it's an action movie. So, and it's funny. So there's some humor here as well. And then we've got Holiday in the Wild. As I was writing it down, I'm like, this sounds like a porn. Holiday in the Wild is a really super cheesy, horrible movie on Netflix with one of the women from Sex and the City. And I can't remember the guy in it. But to me, this is like travel. And obviously during the holidays, there's lots of travel that happens, but this is overseas. I believe she was in Africa. So for any of my travelers, I wanted to put this one in there. So this might be my travel pile. So we will see. And she, I believe, oh, she goes through a divorce. Goes through a divorce and then goes to Africa to kind of like, you know what, I'm going to do Christmas different this year, and I'm going to Africa. So, so we'll see what kind of comes out with that, but that's the initial energy of my pile threes. See what's going on. Well, that was a weird little shuffle. Try that again. Okay, little lambs. So let's see what is going on. What's going on for the holidays? Love holidays for my pile of threes. For my pile of threes. Interesting. Then I say something about the past because we've got Six of Cups here, which typically represents either somebody coming back from the past or us kind of remembering the past, thinking about the past, being nostalgic about the past. We've got the Sun reversed, this Emperor energy, and this Knight of Cups energy. Let's see. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Empress reversed. So I feel like we're a little... bit stuck in the past, not in a big way because the sun's reversed, but the sun, like, this is like a cloud, like the sun behind the cloud. You know, the sun's still there, everything's still positive, everything's still good. But ultimately, I feel like this is really fantastic energy because we're coming into this Fool energy, which is like a fresh new start. So I feel like we are really I feel like we've been through some things. I feel like we are thinking about the past. I feel like in the past there was this person, this dominating energy in your life. It could be like a male figure, a father figure. It's a masculine energy that can be kind of like the Emperor. The Emperor can be, you know, a good quality leader, you know, being the Emperor, you know, having an empire, you know, being wealthy, good in business, you know, all that stuff. But it can also represent just like a really intense energy, kind of an oppressive energy. And I feel like this person in your life, you know, wasn't very emotional. You know, they weren't romantic. They weren't someone that showed up in a vulnerable way. They were just really not that. But I feel like justice is coming to you. I feel like, you know, the scales will be balanced, but we want to make sure that we're not losing ourselves in the process. We want to make sure that we're operating still out of a beautiful emotional fulfillment, that we are showing up in loving ways, that we haven't like that we're not being overly emotional about things. But I kind of feel like that's past energy. Because with this Tower reversed, you know, the Tower represents big, swift, sudden change. And with that reversed, I feel like that energy's already passed. Like, I feel like this is all past energy. Where we weren't, like, I feel like this is our true self here, this Empress energy. And I feel like in the past, this relationship that we've been in has blocked that energy. We haven't been able to manifest. We haven't been able to create. The Empress is like all 4 queens in one, super badass. Yeah, underneath it is like 8 of Pentacles. And then we've got this rebirth. Yeah, oh my gosh. So with this Empress energy, I feel like this is who we're meant to be. You know, 4 queens in one. She's passionate, driven, determined, has an empire, wealthy, knowledgeable, fertile, with creativity, ideas, just like gorgeous. My favorite card in the deck, gorgeous creative energy. But I feel like we haven't been able to work toward anything with this Eight of Pentacles here because we've been stuck in this oppressive energy. But there's a rebirth happening. And with this Two of Cups, like for me, this is kind of like a goober card. It's like not supposed to be in the deck, but I always forget to take it out. And so whenever it shows up, to me, it represents an imitation relationship. And so we're coming out of this imitation relationship, out of this conflict, ending these cycles, like all these swords are falling out. We're finishing all this despair, you know, and just kind of coming into a sense of this fresh new start. So while the Empress has been blocked, she's not going to be blocked any further. Like in Holiday in the Wild, you know, we are changing it up. We're going to be doing things differently. So it's interesting. This is all past energy. I'll be interested to see what comes out in your oracle cards. Let's see. We have got full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. First quarter moon in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Okay. So this is a brand new deck right here. So I'm actually going to read these. We've got full moon in Cancer. Because I'm not familiar at all with this deck yet. Let your fears dissolve. Fear and neediness may now be at play. Fear is debilitating, while neediness isn't usually very attractive. Acting out of fear is a risky response, so if you dwell on your insecurities, what you'll manifest is an extension of those insecurities. The reason why we should face our fears is that in doing so, they often simply dissolve. If we don't face them, they can influence us to act in ways we otherwise wouldn't, which means we can end up manifesting the very thing we're hoping to avoid. To see off the fear that's in you, face it right now. Find a balance between Cancer's oversensitivity and Capricorn's coolness. Facing your fears and working out where they came from will point you in the right direction and get you into the right mindset. I completely love and accept myself as I am. So yeah, you know, we're beginning this fresh new start. We want to make sure that we aren't operating out of old fear, out of old hurt, out of old instability, or a lack of being able to move forward because we were blocked, you know, that can create bitterness and resentment and fear. And you know, when we get into that habitual mindset of like, I'm going to be blocked, like I'm always going to be blocked, you know, like it kind of becomes habit. And so we really want to be in action here with this lethal weapon. We want to take action, guns blazing, to move forward and to do so with like, to let our fears go, to just kind of relax in the moment and to operate out of a sense of high vibration and peace and calm so that we can manifest beauty and light. And then we have first quarter moon in Gemini. First quarter moon in Gemini. If I can find it, there it is. Okay, speak your world into being. Think about what you want. Do you really believe you can create it? Do you believe you have what it takes, or do you secretly doubt yourself? Worse, are you quietly preparing for failure? Say it ain't so. Here's the thing, you can't fool the universe. Repeated affirmations that you don't believe are a waste of time. Believe in your magic. If someone has spoken or written unkind words to you, counter them with kind words to yourself. Try it. Speak your world into being. Talk about it as though it's already happening. So huge manifestation card. Huge, huge, huge. And it's kind of interesting that like these totally go hand in hand. This idea of letting your fears dissolve so that you're not repeating the future. And then this is like manifesting from a place of positivity. So they're very similar. Ask your soul to speak to you. Listen to your heart and not your mind. Write lists of your goals. Here you're being asked to feel your way through a situation that's partly sacred and partly mundane. Be compassionate and clever. And the affirmation here is, thank you for helping me to raise my thoughts and sow my vibration. Interesting. So I feel like this pile is really about examining the past. It is about, you know, I'm not getting like huge love coming in or anything. It's more about loving ourselves enough to do some shadow work, to do a deep dive into the past, how we operate, to not stay there, but so we have this fresh new start that we can move forward and not repeat the same mistakes. And we've got action here. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Yeah, exactly. Having the courage to be your authentic self, to be all of your colors, to, you know, if you're someone who is told like you're too much, you're too emotional, you're too, like, what's wrong with you? You should be healed by now. Or, you know, like, that's like, no, I'm colorful and beautiful. And that's funny, like action, Lethal Weapon, action movie, like it's action in the sense of ourselves, which is such an interesting word, like action, but taking action to have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Action in regard to expression. Then we have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Yeah, the more you step into your authentic self, you act with integrity, you manifest love. Like you can't not manifest love. When we are love, we manifest what we are. So, you know, to be that loving energy is beautiful. And with this justice here, you know, like you deserve it. You've earned it. Karma, you know, is karma. We've got support. People come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So yeah, this is just, again, like an examination of who is in your life, what has happened in the past, who is here for a season, who is here for a lifetime, who is your ride or die, you know, and to gently nurture like what's important to you, like this little egg and all these hands. It kind of reminds me of your inner child. But yeah, I also feel like this is your spirit guides just saying like, you're not alone. You always have our support. Always reach out to us. And then we have synchronicity and we have dream talk. Synchronicity. So I feel like you're highly intuitive, you guys. I feel like spirit really wants to communicate with you right now if they haven't been already. Synchronicities. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So the synchronicities, like numbers, are the lights flickering? You know, numbers, I'm meaning like 111, 222, like, are you always seeing 333 on, you know, the clock? Or song lyrics, you know, or is there a song that keeps coming on at just the right time to hear the same words, or, you know, does something stick out to you where it's like, is this a message? Like, it's absolutely a message. And then we have dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So they also might be communicating your support team, your spirit guides and angels, through your dreams. Like as you sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, like try and journal down, you know, immediately what you've dreamt, because there's little hints and glimmers of messages in there. And also pay attention to your daydreams. Like, what do you really want in your life? Do you want to travel? Yeah, interesting. So let's get some heart cards. This isn't like really super relationship-y, and sometimes that happens with spirit. Whatever comes out is kind of what I have to talk about. But only time will tell, okay? But we'll see kind of what comes out here. So if you do have anybody in mind or anything, you know, will I ever experience love again? We're saying only time will tell. Anything else for my pile threes? Yeah. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So again, with that authenticity, living an authentic life, not making the same mistakes from the past, and really following your heart. And then we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So you can have joy right now. And sometimes that's hard to think about, you know, when life is chaotic and crazy, or we don't feel very good about ourselves. Yeah, if this new fresh start, if the past, if it all feels a little bit burdensome, a little bit overwhelming, trust that you can find the joy right now. I'm going to do some romance angels, even though I'm not really sure what will come out here, but we'll see. Spirit for pile 3. Anything for pile 3 here? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We've got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So definitely, and I'm not sure if I said this, but I kind of got a sense of, you know, we've talked about release in the past, but that there is this potential fresh start. And then reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, this doesn't have to be, you know, sometimes we freak out like, not the ex, oh my God. It doesn't always have to be the ex. It can just be like a friend. I have a friend that, you know, recently was like just talking to, you know, it's like where friendship changes, you know, it becomes something else. So it can be something, but there's some kind of reconciliation here. Something, there might be some, you know, there could be your ex, you're reconciling with your ex, but I kind of get a sense that someone from your past is returning. I don't think it's like a reconciliation. I just think someone from your past is returning. But take it how it resonates for you for sure. Anything else, Spirit? There may not be any more in here. Not really. Maybe one more. Oop. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, we've been talking about self-worth this whole time. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Yes, yes, yes. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Brilliant. Brilliant for all of these. Yeah, have some fun. Have some play. Like, remember your sense of self. Take some action. Have some fun. You're worthy. You're lovable. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You're no longer blocked. There's no longer that Emperor energy. Let it go because we are moving forward. Okay, my pile 3s. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some song lyrics for the holiday season. Okay, whoa, that's a lot. Fuck it. It's a lot. Okay, so these also have doozies. Miracle on 34th Street. Oops. This accidentally came in the, well, whatever. This accidentally came in the, this is the song lyrics and the movie slipped in. Okay. So to me, this is about miracles. This is about belief. This little girl has to prove that Santa exists or something. I can't remember. But to me, it's about believing in miracles. Okay. Believing that new things can manifest. Believing in fresh energy. So let's see for song lyrics. Maybe This Christmas by Ron Sexsmith. I love this song. It's a really beautiful song. And it's kind of like just like a hopeful song. You know, maybe this Christmas there's peace. Maybe this Christmas we remember a lost loved one. Maybe this Christmas things can change, you know. So this is really like a beautiful, it's a very thoughtful song and a hopeful song. So definitely look up that one. And then when I must have accidentally put, yeah, sorry guys, put some movies in the, well, you're supposed to get them. When Harry Met Sally. So this is about friendship. This is about, you know, when two lovers are friends, or when, to make two lovers of friends, which is also a great song. About friends. This is like having a date for New Year's for sure. But do friends kind of finally realizing like, hey, it's been you the whole time. And when you want to start, you know you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start right now. So that's a very hopeful card in regards to someone returning from your past for sure. Love is Christmas, Sarah Bareilles. So this is a song about the real meaning of Christmas, about love. You know, the holiday just being about like ultimate love. Like love isn't toys. It's not packaging. It's not, don't let it's also the second verse is about perfectionism. Okay. So I feel like it's about loving yourself, you know, just kind of like realizing that love is Christmas. It's not like doing it perfectly. It's not having things. It's not, you know, having a perfect house. It's just, it's a really beautiful song if you get the chance to listen to it. And then we've got, do they know it's Christmas time? So this is kind of like, I kept this one in here, or I put this one in here just in case we have any activists. Because this is like, I believe they made this song for Africa. Famine in Africa? It's been a long time since the 80s, but listen to the lyrics of this song. But to me, this is kind of like you might be a person that is into social justice or known for social justice. And then, what are you doing New Year's Eve? So that's a very hopeful song for New Year's. Between that and Harry Met Sally, I think you've got a date for New Year's. But the last thing we're going to do is find out. We're going to do some answer cards real quick. And the first question I've been asking is, will you have a date for New Year's? Will you have a date for New Year's? For my pile threes, how much fun. Okay, will you have a date for New Year's? My pile threes. Oh, my pile threes have a date for New Year's. Woo! Look for a sign. Oh my gosh. Am I still filming? I am. Okay. Yeah, Spirit has some signs, messages, synchronicities, dreams like that they want to give you. So look for a sign, my loves. Second question. Will Rick Grimes, aka Andrew Lincoln, show up outside your door with poster board or some romantic gesture? Will there be some big romantic gesture this holiday season? Helpful people. I'm going to get another one there because I don't understand that card. Maybe, okay, so actually I won't, because here's what I'm feeling about this. That it may not be a romantic gesture. It might be a gesture from humanity, society, something where you feel divinely inspired, divinely loved. The helpful people in your life might make a romantic gesture. Not really romantic, but a loving gesture is how I would take that. Okay, and then finally, for the third question, I want you to think about a question. I'll wait. Spirit, for pile three, what is the answer to, wow, what is the answer to their question? And it is improving health. I have a feeling none of you asked about health. But if you did, improving health. I'll get one more, but sometimes that can fit. You never know. Wow, that just an opportunity. So I don't know what you asked, but take that how that resonates for you. I'll show these cards to you. You can kind of see. All right, my pile threes. I hope this was fun. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday season. I hope it's full of love in all its aspects. You guys, if this video resonated for you, if you liked it, please share it in the comments. Please let me know. Please like it. Please share and subscribe. Subscriptions mean everything. It really means a lot. And hit the little bell so you know when the next video drops, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, my pile fours. If you chose this Dragon Heart or this Walking Dead Negan card, interesting choice for holiday love, but I don't judge. And this is your reading all about what's going on in the holidays, what kind of love is happening during the holidays. So exciting. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab three, or however many movies come out, 3 holiday movies that kind of are going to be your general energy for the holidays. Spirit for my pile fours. Okay, they've been just kind of popping out, but these ones I had to grab. So, okay. There's some real doozies in here, you guys, just so you know. Lethal Weapon, there it is. There's one. Lethal Weapon, how funny. Okay, The Family Stone. So you've got like some more modern takes here. And Holiday in the Wild. Okay, so Lethal Weapon. I don't really remember much about Lethal Weapon, but it's a buddy movie. I remember it's a movie about friendship, and I remember like it's very action-oriented. It's also very funny. So, yeah, there might be something about friendships here, some humor throughout the holidays, and what was the other thing I just mentioned? Sorry, you guys, I'm getting super tired. Action, buddies, don't remember the other thing, but I said it. Hopefully you remember. The Family Stone is a really sweet movie, really beautiful movie about family. This is, about the loss of the mother. Spoiler alert. So you may have lost a maternal figure in your life. This is also, so this is a very strong sense of family, but it's also about love in regard to Sarah Jessica Parker plays like a super OCD, high maintenance chick who is engaged to this dude, and he goes home. He takes her home for the holidays, and she ends up falling for his brother Owen Wilson, who's like, hey man, like just like total goober, but he can handle her high maintenance, where the other guy, like he realizes he couldn't, he wanted something else. So her character is hilarious. Anyway, so the other thing here that I'm getting is that you might have really high perfectionist tendencies, or you might want everything to be perfect, a little bit type A during the holidays. So we'll see what comes out, but these are really interesting, very different. And then we have Holiday in the Wild, which is a horrible Netflix movie. If you loved it, good for you. It's about a woman who goes through a divorce, super crazy divorce, like wasn't expecting it, and then decides like, I'm going to do Christmas different this year, and goes to Africa to help elephants or animals, something. It's the woman from Sex and the City is in it. And I think one of the Baldwins, but this I put in here just for the sake of travel. Obviously during the holidays, a lot of us travel, but for like my more overseas adventurers, I don't know. I kind of kept that in there in case I had any travelers. So take that as that resonates. You could be potentially divorced or going through a relationship and kind of wanting to travel now, or kind of going through, a new big change in that way. But that's the general energy. Let's get into some tarot to see what's going on. And then we'll go into the oracle. So, Spirit, for my pile 4s, for my interesting, all over the place pile 4s. What is going on? Holiday love. Okay. Pile 4. And then the back of the deck, Ace of Wands. Okay, make sure you can all see that enough. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is I'm not getting like a lot of love, but I'm getting like, you've got 4 major arcana here. 4 out of 5 cards, potentially 6. So this is a big life change happening for you in December, like a big transition time. There's not a lot of love here, but there is a lot of like this Empress energy. You're stepping into this awesome, badass Empress energy. Empress, as I said many times in the pick of cards, are the 4 queens in one. She is super determined, intelligent, thoughtful, wealthy, has an empire. She's creative, she's passionate, she's hot, she's maternal, super nurturing, energetic, spiritual. Like she's just all the things. And this is the energy that we're stepping into. You're co-creating, like you're creating this for yourself. In the past, I feel like there was this major awakening that required a crap ton of strength. This spiritual awakening. And you guys with this Empress energy, you can be male or female. It doesn't matter. It's just a feminine energy. But yeah, I feel like there's this, this up leveling that happened, this spiritual awakening, and it just required so much strength of us. But that to me, this is past energy. And now we're kind of coming into this Empress energy. We are beginning to build what we want. We're becoming the master at what we want, our life, our love, all of the aspects, because the Empress embraces everything. So I just get a strong sense of, we're beginning to really master all of these things. And with this rebirth, death reversed to me is rebirth. So we are rebirthing into something completely new, which is gorgeous and magical, outside of love, you know. In this holiday in the wild, she steps into her own Empress self. She had a husband that kind of took care of her, everything. And she kind of is deciding what she wants for herself. And the family stone, all the family members are deciding if they're going to be little assholes or if they're going to be, embracing and loving and nurturing. And also, kind of the family had to transition as, this mother, they knew that their mother was dying. And, Sarah Jessica Parker's character going from type A to kind of like loosening up. So there's like this big shift, big change. And there's not like a lot of love here, but, anytime there's this kind of change, love is coming, if that's what you're looking for. There's this new beginning. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So new beginning, new passionate start. Ace of Wands is like breakthroughs in regard to passion, love. We have the 2 Cups here, which is a soulmate card. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. We're being given this opportunity, this new relationship, and something that ultimately I feel like leads to marriage, leads to celebration, some kind of union here, some kind of offer. Really, really gorgeous energy. And Hierophant to me always kind of represents marriage, more institutional things. Dang, guys. So let's get your oracle cards. It's kind of like the initial, sorry, it's not super lovey, but this is like, you ain't got to worry about anything, because this is like big, big transition. First 2 cards out, we've got New Moon in Taurus, Know Your Worth, and Full Moon in Virgo, Take Inspired Action. Know Your Worth and take inspired action. Yeah, the Empress absolutely knows her worth. And take inspired action. Yeah, we were building, we were manifesting. So I'm going to read these. This is a brand new deck, so I've never, I haven't really done too much with these yet, but I love this deck. New Moon in Taurus. And if you could be a Taurus or a Virgo, you or your person, or could have strong, significant Taurus or Virgo in your chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or not. It could just be the energy, but okay, you're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers, so love yourself more. Know your own worth and others will too. Be true to your values. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to property, possessions, sensuality, love, self-belief, and self-worth. Yes. Beautiful. And the affirmation here is, I deserve to manifest. Connect to Venus, the planet of love and abundance that guides Taurus. Love that, you guys. So yeah, with this rebirth, I feel like, yeah, you're just really stepping into this gorgeous sense of self, doing it completely differently than you ever have before. And then we've got Full Moon in Virgo. Full Moon in Virgo. This card is bursting with goddess energy. Goddess, Empress, love it. And reminds you that while it's wonderful to have lofty dreams, you also need to ground those desires by taking inspired action. Again, there's like this practicality here thing happening. Commune with the heavens, but take practical steps down here on earth. Draw down the energies of the divine by doing something as seemingly trivial as making a bullet point list of what you need to do to manifest your dreams into reality. Also know that you're 100% worthy of your dreams. Ditch self-effacement, criticism, and second-guessing yourself and others. Find a balance between dreaming big and being practical. It's important to believe in our dreams, but we also need to take practical steps towards them. The energy of this card will help you connect with the reality. And then the affirmation here is, I forgive myself for everything. I am doing my best. Virgos can be very hard on themselves. But yeah, this is the balance between spirituality and practicality, really. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So it's really just guidance, you guys. Past, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. And cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So, yeah, I feel like as you're stepping into this Empress energy, as you're building, as you're creating, you're knowing your worth, your values, you're releasing the past, letting go of everything, this death. Okay, we are birthing, we are letting go of the bullshit. So that we can manifest this true love over here. Letting go, like this is just huge shift. You're just like letting go, releasing it all, like, you know, it's just falling off of you. And then cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. And I feel like this is really about gratitude. Like, I'm not sure what, like, cooperation, the word cooperation doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot to me. Well, cooperation in that whoever's path you cross, you know, to experience the relationship, the person in front of you from a place of love and value. But ultimately, I feel like being grateful and in gratitude for all of the experiences in your past, because I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like nobody becomes this Empress energy by coming out that way. You know, she's earned her stripes. So I feel like now, like, you're kind of seeing there isn't any good or bad choice. Like, there aren't any good or bad people. Like, it's all being done for you. Like, there's happiness in everything. That Taylor Swift song, Happiness. I love that song. Take a listen to it. That's kind of coming up for me. This idea that no matter the situation, that we can be grateful, even if for the worst of times, because it taught us something. Something came out of it. And then we've got, let's see here, memories, cleanse, and receive. So memories, your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are rising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. Oh, so, you know, for some of you, you may have lost a family member. And to think about them in a positive light rather than for maybe the more negative or shadow aspects of that person. Because there's a lot of love here. Like, for them to come through in a love reading is really beautiful. Just the fact that it is a love reading, like they're saying, I love you. This is love too, I promise. Really beautiful. We've got cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So I'm definitely getting some water energy here. If there's anything you can do to take a bath, jump in the ocean, go on, you know, be under a waterfall, go hike to a waterfall, even just standing in the shower and kind of letting everything release off of you, kind of the stink of the day, if you will be really, really helpful to you. Drink lots of water. And then we have receive. You're a kind and loving soul who constantly reaches out and gives to others. But now it's time for you to learn how to graciously receive. Just as with the ebb and flow of the tides, the art of giving and receiving is the natural law and order of the universe. So you're a very compassionate person. You're someone that is, you know, giving. And yeah, now it's time for you. So sorry, you guys. To receive. To know that you are worthy, you know, of somebody to dote on you and take care of you and make sure that you get breakfast in bed and make sure that, you know, you get all the good stuff. So let's get some heart cards. I'm not sure what will come out because it's not like we're not to the relationship yet. We are manifesting it. So for my pile fours, wow, that's too many, Spirit, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Can I get some cards for my pile fours? Any messages in here? Wow. Okay, romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So it must be fairly close, you guys. And then we've got close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So you might be waiting on this romance. I feel like we're working on some other things right now. We're building our empire, we're building our business, our money, our financial stability. But Spirit is like, don't worry, because like even in this moment, it's your choice whether or not you experience joy, and you deserve to feel joyful. So make the transition a joyful one. Then we have, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now's the time to give to yourself. So I feel like this is kind of like a card of hope, like this romance is coming, but it's down the line just a smidge. I do feel like it's pretty quick right around the corner, but that corner is bigger or smaller to Spirit as they see fit. It's usually not on our timeline, but in the meantime, take this time to really focus on yourself, step into that Empress energy, and just kind of surrender, receive, be open to love, be open to all of it, because that's really beautiful. Okay, so I'll also do some angel romance cards. I'm not sure what'll come out because it's, we'll see. Okay, for my pile of fours, anything for my pile of fours in this deck? Anything for my pile of fours? Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Interesting. So maybe for some of you, this is like happening now, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, I'm not sure with this I don't know. Maybe some of you are already in a relationship and this is just kind of like enjoy the honeymoon, and this isn't, you're being empowered, but you're not, maybe it's just like enjoying it. It is a general reading, so it could be different for a lot of people. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And this could also be enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This could also just be like spending time with family, just enjoying the bliss of it all. Honeymoon may not pertain, but maybe this does. Then we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, being your authentic self. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Okay, you guys, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get some holiday songs and see what kind of songs come out for you guys. Make sure I'm still filming, and I am. Okay. Holiday songs. Can I get one or two more, Spirit? Okay. So some of these are funny too, so we'll just see what comes out. Merry Christmas, I Don't Want to Fight Tonight by the Ramones. Interesting. General readings are so hard. So for some of you, take it as it resonates. You might be fighting with your person. Okay. The song is about not wanting to fight on Christmas. Take a listen to it. Might have some more meaning to you. This could also be, for some reason I'm getting like this could also be memories of your person, because they say to think of them positively. Remember the happier moments. That maybe this has to do with a past loved one. Kind of coming to terms with, I don't know, maybe the holidays very well can stir up, past emotional loss, lost old wounds from loved ones. Then we have Love is Christmas, Sarah Bareilles. This came out in the last pile. This is a beautiful song about what love really is. It's not about toys. It's not about having a perfect house. It's not about, any kind of perfection. And the second whole verse of this is about perfectionism and just like, why are you judging yourself so harshly? And it's interesting because in the family stone, she's, definitely judges herself, and other people judge her harshly. So, you know, this might be a pile that also struggles with some lack of self-esteem because you never feel good enough. And then Christmas isn't canceled, just you, Kelly Clarkson. So I feel like that's releasing the past. Releasing the past. This is exactly what it sounds like. This is about, you know, being blue for the holidays and feeling like, you know what? Like, I'm not going to be blue. I'm not ruining Christmas. You're just canceled. So it's really cute. I like the idea of the song. So take that how that resonates, you guys. I'm not going to try and, you know, fit it into a box. You'll know if it's for you or not. And oh, the last thing that I wanted to do is just some goofy answer cards. To find out, we're going to do 3 questions. The first one is, will you have a date on New Year's? Why not? Will you have a date on New Year's Eve? Okay. Will you have a date on... There's something better. What's better than a date on New Year's? Maybe like a partner on New Year's. Maybe I don't know. That's interesting. Let's see what that is. Maybe you'll be in a full-blown relationship by then. Yeah, maybe you'll be having the sexy time. Who knows? What's better than a date? Okay, the second question. Will there be some grand romantic gesture like Andrew Lincoln in Love Actually? Will someone show up with poster board outside your door? Some romantic gesture at Christmas or holidays. I don't want to say Christmas. Ask your angels. That's not fair. I guess everything's fair when it comes to spirit, but ask your angels. Okay, the third question I want you guys to ask. Okay, this will be your question, and I'll wait a second. Think of a good one. Okay, Spirit, for my pile 4s, what is the answer to their question? A year from now. Interesting. I have no idea what you asked, but I hope it's exciting and that's the answer you wanted. These are kind of hit and miss for me, you guys, so take them as they, take them with a grain of salt. But pile 4, that is your reading. Thank you so much. This was super fun. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday season. If this resonated for you, please let me know in the comments, and hit the like button, hit the little bell button so you know when the next video drops. And yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.